Hi, my name's Suki Spicer and I'm back. Yeah! For those of you who are new around here, welcome! And for the two of you who avidly watch my videos, I'm sorry it's been so long. You might well notice the green walls behind me. That's right folks, I'm back in my old room and I am very excited about it. My previous room was tiny and it just wasn't a conducive environment for making videos. There was only one spot where you could potentially set up a camera, and even that was very temperamental. So that's as much of an excuse as I'm going to give for not having uploaded in so long. But being back in this room, I now have a place where I can set up lights and the camera and I can film. Yay! But I'm not about to go around making rash promises of weekly uploads or anything like that. Because let's face it, we all know how well that goes. Like, not well at all. I am planning on making more videos though. I have loads of ideas and I'm so excited that I get to have this creative outlet again. I've actually really missed it. While I was planning the resurrection of this YouTube channel, I was thinking about all the different types of videos that I could make. But inevitably, I also ended up thinking about all the types of videos I definitely shouldn't ever attempt to make. So let me present to you, ladies and gentlemen, reasons why I will never be a beauty vlogger. Number 1. Makeup is an art and I have definitely not mastered it. I own a bit of this stuff and I have no clue what most of it does. Well, except for maybe the mascara. That I can do. But I have no clue how old this thing is. It has been in my drawer for quite some time. With me, a makeup tutorial would go something like this. So as you can see here, I've got my palette. I've got a nice dark one here and this is where I'm going to start. So what you want to do is you just want to load it up on your brush, and then what you're going to do is you're going to apply it nice and thick under the eyes. Don't be scared to just, layer it up really well. It's just going to really help you blend into the background. This is a perfect makeup look for anyone who doesn't like being in the centre of attention and you're maybe going to be out in the forest for a while. And just to make it a bit more natural, you're just going to want to go around and smudge really well. Oh yeah, this is looking great. Next thing you want to get is your pencil and you want to apply it like so. I've gone for a nice dark black, just to make this look really bold. Beautiful. Finally, you want to get your mascara. Again, I've got this in black. That's really the look we're going for. We're going for bold, but blending. You want to make sure you load up your brush really well. Don't forget to get rid of any lumps. That would not be a good look. And then you're just going to apply like this. Don't be scared to be a bit messy. The important thing is to apply this nice and thick. Don't forget to fill out any gaps that you're creating as you work. And then your look is complete. And now I hope all this mascara will come off my face. Let's find the thing. Oh gosh. Number 2. I'm not used to spending money on the way that I look. To me, spending money on makeup is kind of like this. It's kind of worrying me that this is probably a better look than my previous makeup look. But in all seriousness, I'm just not used to making space in my budget for makeup, and so I'd have nothing to make videos about. Kudos to all of you who managed to afford this. I am in awe of your budgeting skills, but it's probably just a difference in priorities. I'd much rather go travelling, and some people would much rather be creative and have fun with makeup, and that's okay. Number 3. Beauty vloggers often take the weirdest everyday items and turn them into beauty products. This is going to create the most natural face mask you've ever had. To start, you're going to need a mug, a couple of oatcakes and some water. Your first step is taking your oatcakes and just crumbling them into your mug. You're looking for a fine crumb, something between sawdust and breadcrumbs. I've got some bits in here that are a bit too big, so I'm going to just keep crumbling it down. This recipe is a great way to cut down on food waste. I've managed to crumble down all my oatcakes. The next step is adding some water. Just add a little bit. Hopefully it should start to come together quite well, quite easily. If there's any bits that are too big, this is a great time you can mash them down with your spoon. I'm really starting to smell that oaty, natural smell, and of course part of this is you want to feel really virtuous. It smells very wholesome. You want to be able to boast to your friends that you're not putting any weird chemicals on your skin. The smell also is just all the natural oils being released from the oats, and that's what you want to see, that's what you want to smell. Once it's all come together like that, you're gonna want to start applying it to your face. I like to tie my hair back because this part can get a little bit messy. Get rid of your spoon. This part is definitely easier if you just get your hands in there. Get some and just like smooth it in your hands. It should feel lovely and smooth. Now you want to apply it in a nice even coat. If you get hungry at any point, you can just eat some. Delicious snack as well. Once you're finished, you want to sit with this for maybe half an hour. It should dry out. It'll really let all the oils from the oats sink into your skin. And then you want to just wash it off with some water, nice gentle circular motion, and it'll exfoliate your skin as you remove it as well. Your skin should feel soft and smooth and silky and just rejuvenated. It should give it a new lease of life. Let me know how you get on in the comments section below. Did you know that oatcakes and water form a substance very similar to glue? That was actually quite hard to wash off my face. But genuinely, my skin is feeling great. Maybe I'm onto something here. Number 4. If it feels like pyjamas but looks appropriate to wear outside the house, then that's style gold as far as I'm concerned. I go for comfort over any other consideration I could possibly have because I have style. I just don't like to make an effort. If I do, people then tend to expect it for every other time that they see me, and that's a lot of pressure. I'm not willing to commit to that. Plus, let's be real, when I then put on a dress, everyone thinks I look awesome and so put together and are very impressed. And who wants to give up being able to make a good impression so easily? My outfit of the day videos would look something like this. So this is my work from home look. A nice beanie to cover up the fact that I've not washed my hair recently. Also great in winter for keeping you nice and cozy when it's very cold in the house. Moving on to the oversized cardi. To really spice up this garment, what you want to be doing is you want a nice stain. Tea is a really good go-to. Not very original though. If you're looking for something a bit more exotic, you maybe want some chili con carne or some spag bol. Either of them are nice and bold, and it'll be great because they don't wash out very well, so it'll be a lasting stain. Stains are also great because they make you look like you've not taken a break. And when you're working from home, you really want people to know that you've been making an effort and you're not slacking off. Even if all you've managed to do that day is watch lots of videos on YouTube. I advise pairing it with a nice soft tank top. This can be swapped out for a long sleeve top in winter. That'll keep you toastier. And we move on to the joggies. These are the more dressed up option. If I'm having a writing day, for example, I might choose the pyjamas instead of these. But when the postman comes to the door, for example, these definitely give a more dressed up vibe, make you look like you've been up and productive. To complete the look, you want a nice pair of old scratchy boot slippers. They are very warm and will make your feet sweat lots, which is just delightful. On these cold wintry days as well, they might prevent your toes from getting frostbite. Ideal. Number 5. My hair is really not easy to work with. I have so much of it. It is actually a bit ridiculous. If I leave it to dry naturally, it takes like a day and a half and it gets tangled all of the time. And it never wants to do what I want it to do. It won't stay straight, but it also doesn't hold a curl. As it doesn't want to behave, I just don't bother. I wash it once a week, I brush it occasionally, I don't bother drying it because that just dries it all out. I am capable of doing hairstyles, but it's just not worth it most of the time. My hair tutorials just wouldn't get very far. Take a look at this. So I'm going to teach you how to do a lovely updo. It's the perfect look for keeping your hair cute throughout the whole day at work. It's also perfect for dressing up a more casual outfit to take you from the daytime into the evening, a nice night out with all of your friends. So your first step with this style is just to comb your hair out. I know it's obvious, but it's an important first step. It'll just make the whole braiding process so much easier, and it'll just make the final product look smooth and sleek. You might need to give me a minute. Yep, I probably wouldn't get past stage 1. In reality, I use a Tangle Teezer and that does make life significantly easier. But because I have so much hair, it takes forever to do anything with it. It takes about 30 hair grips to get my hair to even vaguely stay in the right place. And most of the time, it's just not worth the effort. Even drying it is a nightmare. When I get my hair cut, it usually takes a hairdresser about 20 minutes to dry my hair. I don't have time for that on a day-to-day basis, so it's just never gonna happen. And those are all of my reasons why I will never be a beauty vlogger. For real though, I have a huge amount of respect for all beauty vloggers out there. They have amassed so much knowledge and learned so many skills over the years. I wish I'd dedicated more time in my life to learning these skills, because they are all arts that I would love to at least try and master. A little bit anyway. Admittedly, the sad side of beauty is that people will use makeup and hair and clothes to try and gain approval or affirmation from other people, or to cover up who they really are, to use it as a mask. And that makes me really sad. My hope is that everyone can learn to accept who they are and what they look like, because everyone is beautiful in their own way, and beauty is very much in the eye of the beholder, which means that if someone can't see the beauty in you, then they need to look at you differently. That being said, makeup and hair and clothes are great ways of expressing creativity and showing personality, and I think that's really cool. It's art and it's so much fun. Anyways, I think you'll all be pleased to hear that this will most likely be my last ever attempt at trying to make anything resembling a beauty vlog, whether in seriousness or jest. I think I'll leave that to the professionals from now on. I will be back hopefully sometime soon with a new video. Don't forget to subscribe, and here's my Iceland vlog. Bye!